Well, I started out down a dirty road. Started out.
Hey, what do you think? Did that work at your house? But for what? Mark Taylor is here to help us out with the use of drones, drone laws, and all the things that we didn't get to the last time that Mark joined us. And I thank you so much, because boy, I'll tell you, this is an industry that is so new, it's a little difficult to stay on top of it.
It's very difficult, especially for the FAA. They're doing the best that they can, but they're completely and utterly overwhelmed with the demand, and not only from commerce, but just from hobbyists who want to fly in the airspace. So
yeah, but there are a lot of people who shouldn't be flying drones.
Yes, there are a lot of people. One of the challenges is when we're trying to fly commercially, we're getting a lot of people that are calling up the airports wanting to fly within 5 miles of an airport. There's really no need. There's plenty of beautiful Arizona desert to go film without being close to an airport.
Good point.
You know, like some footage you guys have got of flying in Sedona and Cathedral Rock. Go do that, but make sure you file flight permission beforehand and check with the FAA that you can still do that. But try not to bog down the system.
At the beginning of this segment, we kind of focused on the word extreme. The name of your company,
yes.
And your company does what?
We do aerial cinematography and aerial photography and video. And we call it extreme because I think the machines speak for themselves. They're extreme pieces of engineering and can fly up to 60 miles an hour and take stunning photography and movies.
Well, is this a specialty drone?
No, you can buy this pretty much anywhere. It's from a company called DJI.
How much?
This in this configuration is about $8,000.
Okay, and what would a business person, for example, use this for? The kind of aerial photography that you were talking about?
Yeah, so for example, we were filming a golf course to show off the signature holes. We filmed inspection properties so that construction companies can see how the project's going, real estate, obviously the commercials, particularly car commercials.
Some real value, obviously, for everybody from the standpoint of the kinds of pictures that you couldn't normally get unless you rented a plane that was equipped for that. What is this?
This is the controller that sends all the signals and allows us to fly the aircraft, and this is an iPad that shows me exactly where we're flying, all the telemetry. Because people have to remember, you can learn how to fly a drone, but you really should learn how to operate a camera first, because you're flying a camera. The drone is really secondary to it.
Yeah, the state suggests that I know how to do all of those things when driving a car.
Yes.
Okay, the FAA, you said, is overwhelmed by requests. Are they able to keep up with the quality and responsibility that a drone owner should have?
They're doing the best they can with the new legislation coming out at the end of the month.
Talk about that right now.
Yeah, it's called Part 107. It allows a lot more people to enter into the industry. They've relaxed a lot of the constraints. For example, you don't have to go and get an expensive pilot's license. I kind of think that you should have a pilot's license because learning all the airspace. One of the downfalls of 107 is that we're required to carry major insurance. If you go get your 107 and you're a 16-year-old kid and want to go make some money filming something, you don't have to carry insurance. But they've made it easier. There's less paperwork now. You can do a lot of the application online. So it's allowing more people to enter into the industry. But a lot of people with the 107 can't do what we can do because of our certification. But it's a great first step for the FAA. It really is.
There are those that are entering into the industry, and it is competitive, but it also allows those services to be available to more people. What about the hobbyists? Are those the ones you're concerned about? For example, the hobbyists that we saw in the news covering the fires in the north.
Absolutely. If you wanted to pick a bone and get me irritated, that would be it, because once a drone is in the air, the helicopters can't do the service. They shouldn't be filming. They should be respectful of first responders. I'd like to do more work with first responders and the police department and fire, but they're doing it internally because they know their protocols. We as commercial operators or hobbyists, we don't understand the lingo. We don't understand what needs to be done for the fire department. So they need to stay away from things like that.
All right, well, where can the folks that are watching the Morning Scramble right now, where can they get information, for example, on how to legally use an instrument that is as complex as this?
They're more than welcome to reach out to us at extremeaerialproductions.com. We'll help them, we'll guide them. It's a free service for us. If anybody's interested in training, we can help them. We want to do it the right way the first time so that the airspace is safe and that we get the right product out there.
And by the way, if there's a bumper sticker for your car or your drone, make sure that it says something like, stay away from Sky Harbor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
This is
Absolutely.
Pat McMahon, that's Mark, and this is the Morning Scramble.